Hello and welcome to episode 3 of my Hogwarts Legacy playthrough. We just finished going out to Hogsmeade, however you say it. I'm saying that completely wrong. We finished all the objectives there, got all the supplies, went back to Hogwarts, slept the night, and now we're about to talk to Professor Fig. I changed a couple things on my gear, so all the underwear, I guess you call it, so the undershirt and pants have changed to the nice looking purple with this also flame skull cloak. I think it looks amazing. So we'll head in here. Have a quick read of that. And see Professor Fig for the next part of the main quest, really, is what I'm still currently following.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Ranrock, want the locker, sir. Yeah.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Very good. Defensive training. Wonder what that could entail. Looks like it's just here, so we might as well do... Oh, it's down. Right, yeah. Cool. Let's do that. I made a short, or a short, so a little reel for YouTube in between now and then, or now. Since my last episode, just introducing myself to this playthrough. But I had a couple of cool comments actually from it, which I was pretty chuffed about. One especially from Catsy563, hopefully I'm saying that right. Absolute legend. Gave me basically a full essay on tips and tricks, what to do, how to level up, things to focus on. I thought it was awesome, so thank you.
If only a new student would to help me with my sad predicament.
Hopefully I said that right. Here we go. I feel like we're going to be learning more spells.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
Incendio.
You know where to find me once you've finished.
Open the quest log. What have we got here? Talk to... What did it say I needed to do? Complete a round of spell combination practice for this. And win 2 rounds of cross ones. And, yeah. Let's do that. Cross ones for sure. Here we go. Where's it on the map? I should have a look. Because it's probably, yeah. Is that... Oh, I've just done something. I think I've just taken that off. Cross ones round 2. Locate on the map. Oh, that's handy. Spell combination practice, round 2. Professor Hecat's assignment. Blue flame over there, boy! Quickly skip there. It's been a number of days since I played, so I'm probably going to be pretty rusty. Rusty as an old nail! With this.
Glad you're back.
May I use the training dummy? Yeah.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
You betcha, boy.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Let's go Sebastian Swallow. He's a bit of a mad dog.
Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Here we go. Break through violet shields with 4 spells, like the summoning charm. Yeah.
Accio. Levioso.
Give him more force.
Accio. Protego.
Come on.
That's the winner.
Levioso!
Stupid one.
You.
Come on. Stupid one.
Yes.
Accio.
Yeah, buddy.
Lumos.
Ringo! You're better than that!
Levioso. Protego. Stupid one. Levioso. Stupid one.
Yeah. I thought I was going to be really bad. I'm not going too bad. Is there more to pick up?
Protego. Stupid one. Levioso.
Yo.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Sebastian and I kicked Potter
Bravo.
ass.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Gobstones. Cross wands, round 2. They're so much fun.
Revelio.
Very nice. Get a couple of quid while we're here. Oh, I thought I had a Taunton vest uniform. Very good. I reckon this setup looks so good. I'm a massive fan of purple as it is anyway, and I think it just looks absolutely baller. Now, need to stop. Disillusionment. Quests. Spell combination practice, I believe was what I had to do. I need to make it a habit to click on that and then go locate on map so I can get there quicker. Oh, it's probably right in front of me, to be honest. Is it literally there?
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
Yes.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Cast Acacio, followed by 4 consecutive basic attacks.
Levioso.
Oh, right. I've done that wrong.
Accio.
Nicely done.
Yeah, right, I'm with you now.
Levioso.
Nice.
That's it.
Hitting that combo.
Levioso.
Oh,
Next time, perhaps.
this is where I'll struggle. My brain.
Levioso.
What?
Something.
When I go to the next combination, I go to
Levioso.
I'm not even pressing it and it goes to 4. Oh my days.
Levioso. Accio.
Ah.
Good one. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Very good.
Assignment's all finished.
That was quite cool. I was pressing it there like I was obviously doing something wrong. It was my own fault for I kept stuffing all that up. It was a bit more tricky than I thought. Alright. We need to go back to Professor Haggett. Yeah. Quickly flew flame there. I've been doing that voice heaps today. What are you talking about? Professor Haggett. Oh, that's embarrassing. I just ran up there for no reason. I thought it was telling me to go upstairs from the little mini map on the bottom left. Wasn't meant to be. And back upstairs.
Might some kind soul help me?
Here we go. I feel like this will be learning the...
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
Yes, ma'am.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady.
Steady does it. Woo. The flick of the wrist and a magic wand. You've learned enough spells. You'll need to into your spell set.
Good work.
Probably the top one. All right. Well, I feel like I won't need the...
Incendio.
Ooh.
Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
I might actually do that once more because I was pretty bad back earlier.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Woo. Alright. I was getting carried away there.
If only a new student were to help me with...
Actually, might talk to her quick.
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Why does everyone hate you?
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Goblins, gobstones.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Oh, sounds as if they've overreacted.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Yeah.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Gobstones. No idea what they are. Would it be under? Let's quickly claim them. Quests. I'm not sure what a gobstone is. I'm sure I'll find one.
Revelio.
I can hear it because they go off sounds then, and it's in my right ear. It's probably right in front of me, to be honest. Here it is. Nice. Alrighty. I'm not sure what those gobstones are.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
High places. Zenobia's gobstones hidden around the castle. Hide them out of reach. Must have magic to do with them. Right.
Revelio.
Do you reckon that would be one?
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
No idea what I just grabbed. Central Hall.
I practice doing a loop-de-loop on my brew all summer.
And up. Yeah, I'll do this. I'm not sure. I'm slightly confused at the moment what I'm doing. Hogwarts! Yeah, I'm gonna open this up and go quests. I think I was tracking the... I think I was tracking that side quest there to get all the gobstones. I think I'll just stick to the main path thus far.
I'll miss you.
Really?
I shan't miss you.
It's just so big and there's so many twists and turns and staircases and things around Hogwarts. Here we go. Pacific. Do I have to wait again? He's never here.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Does that mean I'm going there? We'll probably go talk to Sebastian and go there by ourselves. No doubt. How far is it?
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Naughty boys. I'm all for it though. Yeah, it said 15 meters away, was it? When I was at the top. And then you gotta twist and wind your way around. Here he is.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
It's to do with Ranrock. Yeah, it is really.
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
About the librarian?
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madame Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books, so do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Alright.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Is it already at night? Oh, and it's red.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try. Ooh.
Very nice. I'll probably have to assign it. Cool. Here we go. Now I need to get down there. Nearby all scents. Oh, alright.
We must remain unseen.
I
I shall pretend I cannot see you.
I'm really not sure how long it lasts. I feel like... I thought that was going to draw them over. Oh. Half a bottle. Can I just... Nice. Sebastian there too.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
I'm not too sure how stealth stuff works.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now. I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me?
The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Why do we need a key?
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Oh. Ooh, which way is she gonna go?
The key. Here it is.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a mess!
Anytime I'm doing...
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
Anytime I'm doing stealth games or just stealthy in general, I tend to not talk like as if I'm talking and...
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it
Nobody
is.
hear it.
It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tone by its cover, I say.
Downstairs. This is so good. Oh. Use basic cast while undetected to lure authority figures and enemies to a desired location. Alright. Yeah.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Ah, yeah. Nice. Wonder. I think I should be good.
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
I'll be quieter than a jobber knob.
Oh, there he is. I wasn't sure where he was.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Snuck up on.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
It's quite a way, really.
Leviosa.
Collect that while I'm there.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Or, yeah.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
I need Reparo, boy. It's probably right in front of me. Here it is. I think. Yes. I don't know.
Reparo.
I don't think I was supposed to be uncloaked, which is why we got seen. I'm not too sure.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this run.
I think I will quickly put this back on. Because I feel like we're going to be fighting someone.
That's it.
Ooh-wee.
Revelio.
New gloves. Somebody's been hiding gloves down here.
Where might this lead?
I need to
Revelio.
get across that somehow. I was about to cast Reparo, not even do that. I just randomly guessed it.
Not
Here we
surprising.
go.
Guards at the ready.
Woo! That was cool. There's more, isn't there?
Levioso. Accio.
Yeah, buddy. Your gift of Age of Magic accumulates. Take your time. Nice. Yo. I just want to do more fights. They're so much fun. I reckon. Thought I was going to be able to.
Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Stupefy. Levioso. Incendio.
Did I already take out that other person? Must have. This is unreal. Just a fight. All the battles, all the fights. Oh my god! I didn't realize that. Oh! What does that do? I wonder if that permanently puts it up. Have to. Please be more fights. Come on.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
I feel like there's a bit of a puzzle. I'll have to go there.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Revelio.
Yeah, I'll just have to tap that again. Very good, very good.
Revelio.
Getting quite a bit of gear. Ah, oh, please, I want to fight these people. Yes. Here we go.
Levioso. Accio.
I did take a bit of damage there, but...
Protego. Stupid. Incendio.
This is just so good.
Levioso. Accio. Protego. Stupid. Levioso.
Ooh, I've been hit a couple times.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Oh, I hit it. Not in time. Here we go.
Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
Nice. Took some hits there. Woo-wee.
It is a book after all.
I need to work on my combos.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Ancient magic. That must be what we can see too.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
He didn't snitch on us. I'm not in there.
Revelio.
Ooh, Blue Flame, nice. I can hear a field page, field guide. Oh my god. It's probably right in front of me.
Revelio.
It's either heaps in here or... Get this while I'm here. It's close by, but I have no idea where it is. So awkward.
Revelio.
Yeah, it's over here somewhere. I can hear it. Just show up, please. Oh my god. Oh well. I don't know where it is. I'll have a quick look over here.
Revelio.
It's just so cool. There's just so much happening. All the animations on all the photos and paintings and a little chalkboard over there as well. It's very quiet in the library. Return to Professor Fig. Oh, a little sneaky had to load. Couple of flips across the boardwalk. I swear every time I think it's really close. So I'll just run there. Then you gotta go upstairs.
Revelio.
Upstairs and downstairs and everywhere. We're right here anyway. I don't know if you're listening to this with headphones on, but the little chime sound is what reveals where the
Revelio.
The field guide pages are, but the Revelio goes out so far that it's probably just picking up tomes and tribulations. Oh, here he is. On a...
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Accio. Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
Here we go. I thought that was a headmaster that he was talking to still.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Oh, yeah.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Of course.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Nice. Let's see, have a look at our... Oh, have a quick look here. Because I did get some stuff. I think I've... claimed that. Where are we? No assignments. Okay. I letter. Ah, yeah. Okay. Not too sure what's next. I feel like something will come up.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Oh,
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Natty just sent you an hour requesting to meet her. Right. World map. This is a world map, most of the map covered by fog. Yep. Hamlets. Cool. Or remove bandit camps. Dungeons. Oh. There's quite a bit to do. I feel like I'd be running all that way out there. I'm just having to read Quas Wands round 3. Herbology class. I think I might actually do that. Because it'll likely take me to I think just by the sounds of it, it'll probably take me to the room of requirements, which I believe is a big part of this game. Growing plants and potions.
There's something in there, I just know it.
Just going by the name. Here we are. Cool. Start this.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm
Gonna be
tug.
squealing out there.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil! The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
Dittany.
You can all get started. I need to have
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
All right, I'll write that down.
Revelio.
Hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Can you do something with that purple?
Accio.
Right. Must be a different spell. Here we go.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Nearly went deaf. I enjoyed it.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Miffler's fancy or
Plant
roses?
dittany seeds at potting table.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Have to be this. Nice.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Where are you? Leander Pruitt.
Hello.
I thought it was a girl.
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day.
Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead.
Follow me. Follow me, Pruitt.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Attack the dummy with chomping cabbage. Hold L1, tap R to open the wheel, sign the Chinese. Oh.
Look at that. They'll chomp anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
What's to say? I'm supposed to come handy. Yeah.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Cool. I don't know. Any others? For now. Collect all these. Anything else to look at? I don't think so. Yeah.
Revelio.
I am not very good. I see you. Nice. Giant tree. Kind of looks like the Japanese cherry blossoms. Only cooler.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Oh yeah, as am I. Plants offer, I guess so.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Herbology class.
Those mandrakes are really relishing
Upper level 2.
Are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Still only got 3 minutes left.
Revelio.
Is there something I can do for 3 minutes? What's this? Just having a quick read. Eleanor, alright. There's more here. What do we got left? I'll just quickly fast forward it to when they're ready. Alright, finally. That took forever. Is that it? Okay. I thought it was going to give me something. I didn't realize it was just growing. So dumb. Alright. Probably go to potions class. Potions. Oh, there's other things near it too. What about gobstones? Ah, they're both the same. Fast travel there, mate. I feel like the potions class will likely be the room of requirements. Maybe not. I thought that's what the last one was going to be. Is that me?
Watch out, it's the troll slayer of Hogsmeade.
Alright. Alright. I thought I was already tracking it, but obviously not. Where's it gone? Down here. It's funny though. Kid back there said,
Shouldn't there be Auras or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade? Revelio.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent.
It's funny how they kind of talk about you and
He knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
quickly read that. Suspicious deliveries. What is that naughty bloke up to?
Revelio.
That's the next quest. I hear a field guide. There you are. Cool. So many of them. I'm not sure what that was though. Here we go. Potions class 101.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion.
I need a few of them.
Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp.
The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
This is pretty cool.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Collect ashwinder eggs, dark mongrel fur.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
I know a thing or two about brewing after watching Breaking Bad.
Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office.
You heard correctly.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I can get you that feather.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Sneaky boy.
Remember,
Mongrel fur. Ashwinder eggs. And the feather. Look at that little thing.
Revelio.
Yeah, it's about in here. Let's head back. Get our Breaking Bad on.
That color, Miss McDowell.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I was relieved.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Nice.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Here's the Fwopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Wonder what he's cooking.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
I was just listening what he said. Alright. Brew Edurus potion. Nice.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
He's gonna blow something up.
Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it!
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Please.
Mr. Weasley
I think that's
did
it
not
for now.
do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Yeah, I need to find more juice.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Yeah, I'll lie.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Very good.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Potions class. We've been ticking off quite a few of the main quests and a couple of side ones there at the start. I'm not sure what that is. Enhances the drinker's chance. Revealing locations of large loot chests. Oh yeah. Defense by covering them in durable rocky skin. Cool. I'll talk to him, see what he has to say.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
That was nothing.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Nice. I feel like I say that after every time I finish a quest. Nice. Alright. Oh, it's the map. Oogadoo. Nice. That would be the next main quest, for sure. I think I'll certainly leave it there for that episode. We're coming up on an hour and a half of playtime. I like to keep each episode around an hour and a half-ish. I reckon that's pretty good. Pretty good viewing time. Kind of longish, but not too long to where you're sitting around getting a sore bottom, you know. Anyway, thank you for watching. Cheers.